at 6, help is on the way for survivors of domestic abuse who often face severe and long-lasting psychological trauma. Harris County is set to disperse more than $4.5 million to help those victims after pledging to do so back in October. Andy Sirota is in our newsroom with a look at why this money comes at such a critical time. Andy.
Keith, domestic violence is one of the leading causes of homicides in Harris County. Those who survive often face a range of mental health challenges. Advocates say more awareness, survivor-centered services, along with research and policies are needed to properly support those survivors. The image of Pablo Patino climbing out of a house he's accused of setting fire to after an hours-long standoff is something none of us will soon forget. It began, investigators say, after his ex-wife went there to pick up some items as she thought he might be there. The 28-year-old is also charged with setting fire to her family's home and trying to hit her with his car. Mental health and advocates for survivors of domestic abuse both agree the mental health effects of domestic violence are likely to be severe and long-lasting.
I think we don't have enough funding towards mental health.
Heather Timmis is clinical director at the Nick Finnegan Counseling Center. She says addressing domestic violence requires a multi-pronged approach that includes tailored mental health service.
How do we get more training for everyone, whether that be education programs or continuing education resources? I think that's a big issue.
Texas reportedly ranks 51st among states and Washington, D.C. when it comes to per capita mental health spending. Strides have been made here locally to combat both the growing mental health crisis and the increasing rate of domestic violence incidents in Harris County, using the Domestic Violence Assistance Fund for survivors.
With their mental health needs and it's like a flexible funding, which whatever they need to help them get through what they're getting through right now. So they can use it in a variety of different ways.
While we don't know which agencies are set to receive money from the Domestic Violence Assistance Fund, we do know that 20 have been chosen, and we're told that money will likely be dispersed in the next few weeks. Live in the newsroom tonight, Andy Sirota, KPRC 2 News.